Jose, if you want to, you can sit down. Where's Aida?
She's supposed to be there with them.
Oh, is Aida showing her screen?
Yeah, she's gonna
Oh.
talk about it.
Okay, so I will start, guys. Our project is called Trello, Be Right Back, and our slogan is putting your cars on hold easily. So our team is composed by Juan Jose, Dorian, and myself. So what's the problem that we are trying to target? Do you remember that we were talking like 1 month ago how to log our hours without going into Facebook? Well, there is where the Trello planning project was born. So we saw a problem on that project that was that actually right now it's not going to take those times where we are away, so that we are not working on our projects, that times like when we leave for the day or when we leave for lunch, for example. So the idea is that we are going to have like an automated task that is going to move our cars to a post list when we write be right back or I'm off for the day on Slack. And also as well, we're going to automate that task to move the car back into a development list when we write I'm back or I'm ready for work. That will be at the beginning of the date on Slack. So what are the benefits that this solution is going to give you? That it will keep our Trello board up to date, so our team is informed if you are working on a car or not, and it will make things easier for us, and it will be like an extension for our Trello planning project, so it will calculate in a better way the hours that we are going to log in our projects. Which resources we are using here? We are using Hubot, TypeScript, and the Trello API. So Dorian will be talking about the flow.
Okay, about the flow. Good night, everyone. I hope you enjoy the pupusas. I don't like pupusas, but it's okay. The users and here in the Slack that they will use the special words like "be right back" or "I am back" in Slack, and he will work in the Trello to move automatically the car and the Trello board we are working. This is for you. Everybody knows you are leaving, but you put before you leave the car in pause. Um, and we are thinking to make future implementations for this. Maybe this will help for work and better is associate our Slack room with a specific Trello board. Maybe the Hubot can be uh, used for different rooms or different board, and but we need associate with different uh, Trello boards we are working, and every user can be useful this tool. And maybe we can get the authentication token for the Hubot members that will be in share for doing all the movements. And this can be used for the QA team or developers can be in different lines. Can they use the same words and the cars will be moved in a different way? If for example, the QA is the car is ready for testing, when we put be right back or I am back, the cars will be moved for pause, and after when we come into work again, the car will be moved where it is before. Is it for development people can be in development in the QA can be and ready for testing or testing. I will let Juan Jose explain better for with some example with how this will work or what is all project work.
Okay. So that's something that we can forget, and so we decided to do this. And so I'm gonna make a little presentation. So I'm working in these two cards. Hola y trabajando en algo. And let's say I'm gonna be I don't know. I'm gonna do some errands. I'm gonna be out for 4 hours, something like that. So I do the Hubot. Be right back. And then I need to specify my username of the Trello board because there's not a direct link between the Slack user and the Trello user. But as Dorian and Ada said, that's a future implementation. We hope we can say like Trello, Trello BRB register, and you put your username, your Trello username, and then you just need to say be right back, and we'll take your username that you just stored. So that's my username. So doing it, yep. If I get back here, I see the cards got moved. And after I get back, I can say to the bot, back. And the bot just move all the cars in which I am assigned. As you can see, nor the Dorian or the Aida car got moved, only mine's yeah. And also we have like a little alias in which we can say Hubot, I'm off for today. Maybe I did right or wrong. I'm off for the day. Yeah, I did right or wrong. And he takes my cards and puts them on post. So that's what I would write if I'm just finished my day. I'm off for today, and cars get moved. And in the morning when I get back, I'd say Hubot, ready for work. And it's gonna tell me which cars I'm working on and move them. So here is. So we have planned like improving this, which we didn't. I mean, these are MVP, but we have more plans, like like registering the Trello username. So you just need to be right back, or I'm back. You need to specify who you are. And so this is Trello, be right back. I hope you like it. Gracias. I did another bot, and so I want to participate in the individual category, hoping I can go home with $400. But it's now PG-13, so I don't know. So the next Hubot is called Hubot Satanize. So, want to terrorize your chat channels? I know you do. So you're right, Hubot Satanize. It's not working. No! No. Wait. Ah. Oh, never mind. It's gonna work. Have faith.
I
Nope.
think it was because you were satanizing all the channel that we were working with Dorian.
There is. You get a friendly message and a link to a beautiful song. It also has an Easter egg in which you can say, "Te están buscando, matador. La cana te busca, matador." And it links the song. It's not showing the picture. Show the picture. Success. I don't know. And so that's the other one. I hope you like it. Okay.
Who's next? Well, 5 is, the more points is better. Like if it's easy to enter, easy to use, interface, and not having to type 50 words or a lot of difficult arguments. No, it's not. It wasn't officially entered into the hackathon, so. Who's next? Okay. Charlie? Who's gonna share?
Camilo. I have to talk. El matador. Aquila. Ya. Ahorita ahí el de nosotros. So our Hubot is called Hubot Football Wisdom. So it's not as work oriented as the rest of the Hubots that you guys made, but it's very useful since everybody likes soccer. So we created this Hubot that will pull like the latest data from the biggest European leagues. We can type Hubot. Okay. We were very cool, and we made even a help log for the Hubot, so you can see the commands, which Camilo will run right now. So yeah, there you have the command. We only put the Premier League, the La Liga, the Bundesliga, and Barcelona and Real Madrid fixtures for now. If you want if you want your personal team fixtures, you should make a deposit on Camilo's account. It's $100 or an Amazon gift card, and we will pull your team on our Hubot. And yeah, so if you type at Hubot Premier League standings, you will see the latest updated league table with the points and the whole teams there. So you don't have to go to ESPN or something like that. You can just see it on Slack. And you can see the fixtures as well. The fixtures meaning we take today's date and show you all the games that were played today or will be played today. There. So those were our latest matches right now. So if you wake up like Tuesday and hey, is my team playing today? I'm Barcelona. You can search for the fixtures of Barcelona as well. And there you go. You will know that Barcelona is playing today, or you can see the result if the game already passed because you were in a daily meeting or something like that and you missed the game. So yeah, that's our Hubot. I made a personal one too. I was the original one. Jose is my copycat. He wanted to make one after me. So sometimes you are having lunch in your computer, and you have these people, your Slack with links, and you say, "Hey man, take a look at this." But you're eating on your keyboard, man. You're watching YouTube, you're watching Nanga, you're eating, and then somebody posts a link. So somebody will post a link, and he will be very nice to you and save you the bothering you from responding, and will show a beautiful meme to that person so he stops spamming your Slack. And I'm having the bad luck as Juan Jose that is not showing the image. Click on the link.
Yeah, it takes a while because it's generating the meme real time. It's not just an image. Yeah. Oh man. Ya había salido. Bueno, que ya había salido. Yeah. Ahí, there. Move up. Right there. So you can see Camilo was kind enough to share a link with me, and I was sitting, so the Hubot would say that to him. Like, nobody cares. So I thought it's going to be a real nice Hubot. That's my personal Hubot. And that's the end of the presentation.
next? At least it wasn't root beer. Huh? It wasn't root beer. Yeah. Remember that, Frank? All right, sharing screen.
Okay, so we are the fantastic group that developed DevBot. DevBot is a tool to help us agilize the process of developing. We often do some repetitive tasks that we are trying to automate here. So DevBot has basically three functions. We start when we want to start working on some card. We're just going to say that's the card in the backlog, for example. We have a card there. So we are going to go to Slack and say Hubot start developing and the name of the card. So that what that's going to do is going to move the card from the lane where it is, may be backlog or on deck or whatever, to the in development lane in Trello, and it's going to create for us a branch in the GitHub repository. So we just need to pull down that branch or work in that branch and start developing. So after we have done our work on that, we're going to be able to say Hubot finish developing. And what that's going to do is going to move the car from the in developing lane to ready for code review, create a pull request for that branch in GitHub, and yeah. So we can see that the branches. So yeah, there we type Hubot start developing, and Hubot responds saying that the branch was created and that the card was moved. Yeah, that's in the lane development. It was previously on backlog, and now we have the branch over there. Yeah, there's the branch. One thing to notice is that it's creating it from the develop branch, so it's kind of following the branching model Camilo was exposing in his training session. We got you covered there. So yeah, to make this work, we assume that we work, we create a commit or modify any file, and here we're just modifying that README so we can show you quick and easy what this does. So we commit changes, and we have our changes in our branch. So then we can go to Slack again and say Hubot finish developing, and the name of the card. So Hubot is going to take the card, move it to ready for code review. You can see it there.
it's going to create a pull request in GitHub and send you the link in Slack, of course. And that's pretty much it. And then after somebody else has taken that pull request and code review, he will be able to say Hubot merge and the name of the card, and that's going to move it from ready for code review to ready for QA, and it's going to merge the code review if it's possible. So that's it. That's what we have to show. I don't know if you have questions or.
One thing we were talking about with Victor and Alberto is that we could create all the process of Ackland Avenue, starting from creating a project that maybe could create the board, can create the repository, all the stuff, and also can do all the automation here. And so it's really easy to do.
Yeah. I mean that Hubot is really, it can scale to automate the whole process. We just did this because these are the most repeated things we do. Each card we work, we create a branch, we create a pull request after we work on it. But we can even make a task for Hubot to move all the cards in the down lane after after a deploy is made or something like that. And okay, that's it.
Next. Who's next?
Hello. Compartir pantalla. Okay, so are we ready? Okay, so our Hubot bot, did you select the screen? Okay, so our bot is called AFK bot. So basically our command, next page, we have a little commands. We only have like 3 commands, so it's a pretty easy command, Hubot command. So you don't have to remember commands. You only have like, well, for example, the problem that we're tackling here is that usually we have like a lot of different tasks that we do during our day. We usually have to go to bank, we usually go to sleep, we usually play Dota or I don't know, anything else. And usually we post something like this in the general chat or in the chat that we're working. So we usually post something like AFK for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, maybe the whole day. So our commands are pretty easy. You don't have to remember them since you already use them. And they're in the format as AFK for 5 minutes or an hour, or BRB in 5 minutes or an hour. And usually when you come back, let's say that you AFK for an hour and you came back like 5 minutes before or 10 minutes before or half an hour before, usually put something like, hey, I'm back, or I'll be back, or something like that. So the commands that we're using, you already know them, so they're pretty easy. And so usually this also happens. This is fairly common. You go AFK and nobody notices. Maybe you're in a channel and someone asks for help, and well, you're not here. You're maybe you're online, and no one notices. So this is fairly common too. And basically, the process that we're tackling is that, well, first the user wants to go to play Dota, FIFA, sleep, or go to the bank or something. Then usually the user writes something like AFK for 15 minutes, and well, that's done. We usually, well, we store this information so that whenever someone else asks for him, let's say that Douglas Guerrero is going to sleep for 15 minutes. If someone, let's say Byron, asks for something to Douglas, Hubot+TypeScript will tell, hey man, Douglas is not here. So that's a pretty neat feature, because usually Douglas stays online, and just to say that, hey, I'm online, I'm working, but maybe he's AFK or something. And well, that's the process. It's pretty easy. So is it fun? Well, it's fun. You get to play Dota or sleep. Is it a utility? Yes, because you don't have to like come think or scroll through the whole channels and check if I don't know, Camilo went to the bank or something, and you get a message right there if Camilo is here or not. Is it easy? Well, yes. You don't have to memorize anything. You already know the commands. You already use them. So yeah, it's easy. So another thing, just to end, if you go out, please go AFK, and just don't go out. So, and a pretty small demo here, and maybe you can volver a compartir pantalla.
Okay, so I'm gonna show a little demo on how our project works.
Pretty late, but
Mhm.
nobody cares.
So let's say I'm in this channel testing Doug, for example, and it's a channel for a specific project. And let's say, for example, I'm working with my team members, and suddenly I say that I need to go run an errand, and I say, for example, AFK for 1 hour. So basically, that's all. And we have we use parse like for our backend because it's easy and it's quick, and we basically store the hour, the time we created this entry, and the user. And for example, let's go to another channel. I'm gonna go to general, and I'm gonna use Richard's username. Mhm. So let's say, hey Richard, let's work on some card. So if Richard is in the range of that time, for example, I think I used 2 hours, then he will respond, Richard is away right now and will be back around that time. Right now, this time is incorrect because that's our backend time, so we have to make a little fix in there. And if 2 hours passed and I tag Richard again and ask him something, then Hubot will not respond because Richard is supposed to be in here. Huh? So let's say Richard came back and he can simply say back, and someone tags him again, then Hubot will not say the message again that he's away. It's automatically.
Woo!
So you already know these commands, you already use them, you don't have to learn anything new, and it's pretty simple and easy.
And it's pretty modifiable. So if you go to the code, you should be able, like, for example, if Juan Jose says something weird like "satanize me" or something, and that's like his word, that's like his words to say AFK or something. Well, we can add them pretty easily just we just had here the satanizer or something. I don't know. And well, that's pretty much it. I hope you like it.
Who's next?
Okay, good night. Well, our bot is called NutsBot, and I would like to start with the problem that we would like to cover. So I will start with a question, and I would like that you participate in this talk. So my question is, do you know, for example, the details of each project right now? Or at least maybe Osman, you can tell me a lot about Ambivalent, right? Because you are in Ambivalent, but can you tell me something about Project Wall? What what are the things that you know? Okay. And what about if I ask you about Maxor, or what are the active projects right now in Ackland Avenue? Okay. So our notebook tried to cover that kind of problems, and not all related with the projects. It's related with a lot of notes that we maybe can forget. For example, maybe Byron said something important yesterday, but who can tell me what Byron said? Just the person that read the message, right? And because Slack does not keep the message, because we are in the free version. So the most important thing in Notesbot is that you can keep some notes, and whenever you want to see those kind of notes, you just need to ask to Hubot, right? So Frank, can you move to the next slide? Okay, so basically, I would like to share here the notes comment. The first comment is create notes for, and you can assign the name of the project node you want. For example, we can say create notes for project wall, or create notes for Maxor, or create notes for Byron announce, or create notes for whatever thing you want. So the second command is for our project that we already create, we can create some notes. So the next comment say add node and the name of the node name to the project name that we just create, and with the value that we would like to keep, right? So the third command is list the project node name nodes. So once you already have all the nodes, you can list to remember what are your nodes. And the fourth command is that you can edit that node. And the last one is list me all node projects, because you would like to know what are all the nodes available, right? And everyone in the company can see all of those kind of nodes. So next slide. Let's play with the Hubot nodes bot. Okay, first of all, Elder was the QA. He was a great QA. He detected a lot of bugs that we have. And sorry if you found some bugs. Right now, because it's very difficult to try to keep all of those kind of commands, we build a help command. So we just ask to Hubot. Okay, so we can ask to Hubot some help for some help. So Hubot will tell you all the available commands that you can do with Notebot. So all of these commands are all the commands that I just show you in the presentation. So let's create a new node, right? So let's start with something like Hubot create nodes for who can give me a project or genomics. And who would say, great, genomics nodes created successfully. So let's create some nodes for genomics. So Hubot add node, and what do you want to keep for genomics, Nathaniel? Website. And according with the nodes, with the help that I'm seeing here, I just need to put add node, the node name that is website, to the project node name that I just create. So I will put Rainomic. So it's case sensitive, so no matter if you write a capital case. And with okay. So website added to Dynamics, and I will add another task here, another node. So I will ask for add node, and I will add for developers to Drillnomics. And the other command say with what are the current developer for Drillnomics? Saul and Juan Jose. And I will copy this this command to write it more faster. Developers added to Dynamics, and I will add another card, another node. So I will add the Scrum Master, and the Scrum Master is Camilo, I guess. Okay, so I added some nodes to the notes bot. So I will request some help because I don't remember very well what things I can do. So once I add the nodes, I can list the details of the project nodes. So I will ask to Hubot to list Dynamics nodes. So it's tell me all the nodes that I just want to keep in mind. So no matter if the message is there is not in Slack, you just need to list the dynamics nodes, and you will see the nodes whenever you want. So the other thing is that you want to edit those kind of nodes, because sometimes the developers change, sometimes the Scrum Master change, or maybe the status of the project change, right? So right now I will edit, so I will request to Hubot to edit, and the node name, so I will edit one of the developers. Okay, I will always change the Scrum Master for now, because I know. So this how about edit Scrum Master in Dynamics with I will add myself. So you have edited Scrum Master in Dynamics. So if we would like to request to Hubble to list Dynamics nodes, you can see that you already changed the nodes of Dynamics. So the other thing that I can do here is list all the nodes projects. So we just can request to the Hubot, list me all node projects. So right now we just have information from Project Wall and Dynamic, and if you want to see the detail of each node project, just try and give you the comment just for help. And we added some message if you already have Dynamic and I would like to add a new node. For example, I would like to create a new node here. And I would like to create again Dynamics. So it say, oops, looks like you already have this project. And what about if I would like to list a project that does not exist? Maybe I would like to show something about Maxer, but there's nothing about Maxer. So, okay, you got me. I don't have information about this project. So that's the Notesbot. I hope you like it and you'd have tried one day.
Hello, guys. Good night. Well, we developed a Hubot script that is named. Let me check. Okay, so we developed our script that is named. It is named Gamer Bot. So aside that we developed this, we want to share our experience that we had with Pamela. Originally, our idea was to make a YouTube playlist, but we make some several research and some several tests. We were not able to integrate some of the YouTube APIs. Uh, so at one time, we had to decide that we were not going to make that. So we had to make a very difficult decision, and it was to stop that idea and then to move to this one. So I think we learned with Byron that sometimes you have to try everything that you can, but sometimes you have to let go. Unfortunately, we didn't finish that idea, but we came up with an interesting idea that is our gamer bot. So what is gamer bot? It is a process that evaluates account that you have on Steam, and it can tell you if you really need to buy a new game or not. So for this part, I think Pamela can explain us better uh, what it does.
Qué cosas. Um, so the way it works is that we actually had to. So we have actually have to cheat the real idea that we had because we wanted to make it so that if you had more than 50% of the games in your Steam list without even touch it, so it will display a message that's saying that you should. Well, I don't remember the game. You have more than enough games to play right for now, but we couldn't find anyone that have more than 50% of games already played. So we changed that to I think 65 or something like that. And with this, yep. And if you have more than 60% of game, less than 60% of games already played, you are good to go to buy another game. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not really. Thank you.
Okay, everybody did such a good job. I'm actually going to, yeah, I guess I can stand here. Just switch the video. Can you do the video for me? So in the Hangout, might be a little more complicated than I'd like it to be. Let's see. Okay, so we've got this this voting going on, and hopefully everybody has voted for all the different scripts, bots. Has anybody not voted for all the bots? Okay, go ahead and do that quickly. Huh? You haven't? You should vote for yours. Yeah. Yeah, you should vote for yours and everybody else's. And once everybody says that they have voted for everything, then we should be able to see some results. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I think I have to share my screen. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Has everybody voted? Is there anybody that has not voted? And I need to cast this. Okay, are we good to go? All right. I'm sorry, there's no like really dramatic presentation for these results, but it does automatically calculate them. So I can press enter at any moment if you all are ready for me to press enter. What it's doing is it's taking the sum of all of your fun votes, all of your utility votes, and all of your easy votes, and then it's adding 100 points if the project was finished, which all of them were, and then the total of the top code coverage, test coverage value, which is on the lines. So some of you had more than others, and so that actually it can factor into it. Yes. Huh? Vote. Let's go. Two hours past my bedtime. That's true. Vote for the bot. They're all bots. I have to tell you, I have not laughed as hard as I have tonight in a long time. Thank you, Osman. And I haven't had a nightmare in a long time, so thank you, Juan Hossein. All right. Almost there? If you're going to be here for breakfast this morning, raise your hand. Tomorrow morning, breakfast here at the terrace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. 7, 8, 9. Desayuno? No. Okay. 10, 11, 12. No. 13. Desayuno. Okay. 14. Pamela, you're going home tonight too? No. 15. You gonna have breakfast here tomorrow morning? Yeah? Yes? Huh? The same time? 8 o'clock? 8, between 8 and 9? Okay. I'll just tell Pamela the same number. It's baleadas. Okay, ready? Drum roll. Drum roll. They're also not in order. Okay, got AFK 375, DevBot 370, Football 364, GamerBot 319. Let's go down a little bit. Not working. There we go. NoteSpot 346 and TrillaBot 347. So our winner is AFK. And the truth is, everybody did such a good job. It was great. And these are things that I can see us starting to use Monday. I'm excited. With a few exceptions. Huh? What's that? Who knows? Oh. Bye, everybody.